जैकोबियंस पढ़ेंगे। फंक्शंस ऑफ सेवरल वेरिएबल्स में पहले हम जैकोबियन की डेफिनेशन समझ लेते हैं कि जैकोबियन क्या होता है। सो जैकोबियन इज अ फंक्शनल determinant useful in transformations of variables from Cartesian to polar cylindrical and spherical polar coordinate. So Jacobian is a functional determinant which is useful to transformation of variables from Cartesian to polar coordinates, cylindrical coordinates or spherical polar coordinates. This is invented by Carl Gustav जैकोबी। तो उन्हीं के नाम से इसका नाम जैकोबियंस रखा गया। प्रॉपर अगर हम इसकी बात करें कि व्हाट इज जैकोबियन, सो लेट इफ यू एंड वी आर द functions of two independent variables x and y, then determinant del u v divided by del x and y is del u by del x, del u by del y, del v by del x and del v by del y is called Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y. It is also denoted by Jacobians of u and v or del u comma v divided by del xy. Suppose if u, v and w are the functions of three independent variables x, y and z, then Jacobian of u, v and w with respect to x, y, and z is given by u, v, and w, or del u, v, w, del x, y, z. So क्या हुआ फर्स्ट रो del u by del x, del u by del y, del u by del z, del v del x, del v del y, del v by del z, and last del w by del x, del w by del y, and del w by del z. So this is the Jacobian of u, v, and w with respect to x, y, and z. Similarly, if you like this, if u1, u2, and so on un are the functions of x1, x2, xn, which are independent variable. So u1, u2, un are the functions of x1, x2, xn. Then Jacobian of u1, u2, un is given by u1, u2, u3, un, or del u1, u2, un by del x1, x2, xn is nothing but a determinant of the form del u1 by del x1, del u1 by del x2, and so on, del u1 by del xn. Similarly, del u2 by del x1, del u2 by del x2, del u2 by del xn, del un by del x1, del un by del x2, del un by del xn. This is the determinant of u1, u2, u3, and un with respect to x1, x2, x3, x and so on. Now here some of properties of Jacobians. What are the properties of Jacobian? So properties of Jacobian. तो पहली प्रॉपर्टी है if u and v are the functions of x and y, sorry, r and s, and R comma S are the functions of x and y. Then Jacobian of u and v. Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y is equals to Jacobian of uv with respect to RNS and Jacobian of RNS with respect to x and y. And second is, if J1 is the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y, and J2 is the Jacobian of x and y with respect to u and v, then what? J1 into J2 is always 1. That is Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y, and Jacobian of x and y with respect to u and v is always equals to 1. So नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग इन दो प्रॉपर्टीज को प्रूफ करेंगे.